What's going on, everybody? My name is Tuck. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War tips and tricks style video. Today we're going to be talking about movement in Call of Duty because Call of Duty, especially compared to a lot of other shooters, the movement is really important. Beyond just your basic strafes, your basic forward, back, everything, you're going to have to go. But before we hop into the actual video, I'm going to ask you guys to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell notification, stay up to date with everything I do because I do post every day and a lot of it is Call of Duty esports themed. But I'm not going to keep you guys' attention for too much longer. Let's hop right into the video, and we are at the main menu of Cold War, the new look main menu of Cold War. So, for the sake of the video, me explaining things, we're going to hop into a bot lobby. So that means we're going to go to multiplayer. We're going to close out of that because I don't care about the message of the day. That's going to bring us to the new look main menu of multiplayer. There's my optic guy walking through the forest. I blend in perfectly, green and green, yeah. We're going to go down to custom games just for the examples. We're going to go to game mode 7. And if you guys are wondering about why game mode 7 for this, check the top right corner right above me. That is my video on bot lobbies and why shooting bots is beneficial to your aim. Thing that not a lot of people will ever probably think about, but it has real-world applications. Check out that video. You will thank me later. Now, before I hit start on this, let me explain the topic of the video. This video is going to be about how to slide cancel, why you should slide cancel, and why it is a thing everybody in this game needs to know. Because League Play came out 2-3 weeks ago at the point of this recording, and throughout the entire game's life cycle, I've known a lot of people aren't very good at this game when it comes to movement. That's just a way of the road. I'm not going to expect everybody to know exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it, but when League Play comes out, that's when I expect the bar to get set a little bit higher. This is one of those things, this is how to slide cancel. If you don't know how to slide cancel, you are at a disadvantage. I don't care how straight you aim, what your KD is, what gun you use, what your map win ratio percentage is, what rank you are in League Play. If you're not doing this, you are playing at a disadvantage, and that is an objective fact. So, before we hop into that, I just wanted to give you a brief on what we're doing and why you need to do it. And in my bot lobby, for the sake of the demonstration, I'm going to be using the AK-74U. You can use whatever gun you want. It works with every gun in the game, even snipers. I wouldn't recommend it with snipers, but it does work with every gun. Now, before the bots come, this is a normal slide. Everyone's done it. You're going to sprint, you're going to hit your slide button, you're going to slide. That is the normal slide. That is not an exploit within the game. When the slide becomes fucky, for lack of a better term, pardon my language, I'm already getting naded by the bots, is whenever you slide cancel, stop your slide. Because what that does is whenever you stop your slide, you break the camera. Now, what does that mean by breaking a camera? The camera in the game is what you're seeing on the screen. The camera is right here in your character's eyes. It's on the enemy's eyes looking at you or looking in the general direction the enemy's looking in. So, whenever you break a camera, that means you're doing something the game physically cannot keep up with because you're doing button combinations that the code was never meant to be used. That is the definition of an exploit. You're doing something that is not meant to happen, but it's in the game and it's a broken mechanic. Kind of like, for my old school esports fans, the BXR combination button mash in Halo 2. There are a lot of other combinations for like melee games and stuff like that, but the BXR is probably the best one to think of. It adds an inherent skill gap to the game. It separates the good players from the great players, from the elite level players. Like, not the elite ranked players, but like the top tier players in the game. So it's going to be simple. I'll put the button combinations on screen because my buttons are going to be different than your buttons, and if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, your keys are going to be entirely different. But it's pretty simple. It's actually really simple, but it just takes a lot of muscle memory to get used to it. The basic slide cancel, the one you're going to see a lot of people doing when they're just running around the map, it's simple. You're going to be sprinting, you're going to slide, stand up. Slide, stand up. Slide, stand up. That is the basic movement one where you're just running around the map. Because believe it or not, even when you're just running around the map, slide canceling around the map, if you're looking at what your character is doing from the other enemy's perspective, your character is doing some really weird well, I mean, you can see it in the kill cam a little bit. I'll run that back if I'm a good editor. It's gonna break the enemy's like track on you. It's not gonna be easy to track you because you're doing something that isn't just a straight sprint or a straight slide. You're literally stopping your movement and then standing straight up. So that is the one you're gonna be using for the basic, just getting around the map. And then the one that a lot of people are gonna get cambered, that's that word again, is whenever you're flying around corners and chowing with it. This is the one you're going to use when you're trying to take a gunfight. So for the one where you're going to want to take the gunfights, it's a lot simpler. It's going to be slide, ADS, jump. Now, you're not actually jumping. If you actually jump like this off the ground, if your feet leave the ground, you're doing it wrong. You need to work on your timings for the button smashes, but that is the button you need to hit like that. I just messed up. It's not perfect. A lot of pro players mess up when they do it. It's fine. Everyone is going to mess up. But whenever you take the engagement, you're going to slide ADS stand up. Slide ADS stand up. Now, if I wasn't playing literal aimbots, he wouldn't be able to track me like that, but we're going to pretend there's a guy on that. We're going to slide ADS stand up. Slide ADS stand up. That is how you're going to take gunfights when slide canceling. There's technically a third way to slide cancel as well, but I don't really believe in that one. I feel like the third way is really convoluted. It's really not worth your time. These two work just fine and they're way easier in my opinion. So let's see if I can actually find a bot to take an engagement with. Basically, this is just going to be the one thing everybody's going to do, especially at the higher ranks of play in League play. Or if you even play outside of League play, like you play game battles, people are going to do this. You play wagers, people are going to do this. You get the picture. If you want to have success as a competitive level anything player in COD in this game, Cold War, you are going to have to know how to slide cancel. I'll try to find examples of slide canceling, what it looks like from different perspectives, and I'll put it on screen right now. But basically, if you want to succeed, unfortunately, it shouldn't be in the game, in my opinion. A lot of other people share this opinion if you're in the competitive scene. You shouldn't be able to do a movement to, like, engage in combat. The movement, like in World War II, the dolphin dive in World War II, I think was the best thing we'll ever get, like, to a perfect movement option in, like, a Call of Duty. It wasn't that good of a movement. Like, it was there, it happened. If you wanted to get away from danger, it was good. If you wanted to cap a flag in CTF, it was good. There was the one movement glitch where you could, like, melee and dive a little bit farther, but other than that, it wasn't that objectively broken. Like, the slide cancel in MW, the slide cancel in this game is way more tame than the one in MW, but it's still an exploit. It still helps people win gunfights they probably shouldn't win. But yeah, my biggest tip for this would be to practice the button combinations in a private match like I'm doing right now with bots. Just try to work on, like, being able to engage out of a slide cancel, because it's going to be wonky the first few times you try it. Because, like, the other one, the slide, stand up, sprint, slide, stand up, sprint thing, that's just getting around the map. That's not really that hard to adapt to. The one you're going to have to adapt to is the one where you slide around corners and take gunfights by sliding into the engagement, like this. I didn't slide on that last one, but you get the point. You have to be able to sprint. This helps if you play an auto-tac sprint as well, or auto-sprint, whatever it's called in this game. I don't play on that. Every time I sprint, I actually have to click my stick in. But if you play an auto-tac sprint, it's probably going to get way easier for you to do some of these, like, closer range slide cancels, but that's basically the gist of everything. But once again, I'm going to ask you guys to leave a like, leave a comment telling me if you think this helped. If it does help, you come back and let me know. Tell me if it's helped you rank up in the League Play rank system. Tell me if it's made you a better player. Subscribe if you're new, bell notification if you haven't. And then all my social medias are linked in the description down below. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, because I stream 5-ish days a week on regular. I do upload to this channel daily, so stay tuned for daily videos here. But without anything else, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.